the mean streets of South Lyon, Michigan. This is the Off Center Sports Card Show. We'll talk all cards, modern and vintage, graded and ungraded, and stories of the hobby. Sit back, grab a cold one, and let's join George Jackson and Coach Pat. Welcome to the OC.
Coach Pat, what is up, my man?
What is happening, Jorge? Long time no see.
Oh.
Where have you been? And also, look at this. We've classed up the set tonight here. It's kind of a candlelight.
Candles.
Just reminds me of our romantic dinner we had at Morton's in Chicago.
It does.
During the card convention.
Is that your foot there under the table right now? What's going on here? Boy,
Sorry.
feeling a little saucy there.
Sorry.
But yeah, back from Chicago. What a great trip that was. Lots of good stuff we're going to recap today. Pat made some great purchases, got involved in some of the autograph lines, and also met a few people too along the way, where we went live last week with some interviews and had a lot of fun doing that.
We did. It was an absolute blast. So much fun that I still have my VIP badge on.
Oh, geez.
I autographed, by the way, by DJ Ski. If you're not familiar with his work, one of the first DJs to discover talent like Kendrick Lamar. He's actually doing an Eazy-E documentary that he's going to produce, DJ Ski. So who knows? This might be selling this badge here shortly. But no, he was one of many that
Jasper has DJ Ski got a hold of us yet?
Negative
on that. Okay, well, he'll be finding us soon, I'm sure, since you got his autograph.
He will. But no, heck of a show. We had a chance to meet some great people. Darren Ravel, who you took some time with, and he humbly agreed to a 1-minute interview. No more.
He did. Yeah,
1 minute's all you got. Minute to win it. And Darren had some very, very unique stuff at his booth. Which,
that guy wasn't having it with you at all.
He was not.
He wasn't having it with you.
He was. He opened up a little bit once I started getting involved in his collection. At first, he was kind of like hesitant, of course, but he opened right up. I thought it was a really good interview, actually. He did well, so.
Then I think, once you told him you were with the OC podcast, he's like, oh, okay.
Right, he did remember. He remembered.
Instant credibility.
He asked how the 12th man was doing and all that. That's the first question out of his mouth.
I think it put him at ease.
Yes.
Put him at ease.
Yeah. So, all right, let's talk about the show here. I mean, the show itself has been going on since 1980. And I mean, what a great experience it's been. So, let's talk about yourself. Go ahead and go through your little segment here. I mean, I think you're going to talk about your balls, aren't you, at first?
Oh, geez, it's a kid's show. And I mean,
I don't know.
It seemed like you were into me playing footsie under the table. Now you want to see my balls.
Well, hey.
It's a kid's show.
Well, I'm
anyway.
interested. I'm sure everybody else is also.
But no, I'll tell you this. I did a decent amount of preparation before heading out there.
Yes.
I sat down, made a list. I said, all right, here are kind of the cards I'm targeting. Certainly you have to go out there, like everybody says, with a decent amount of cash and also cards, to sell or trade. Because once that cash runs thin, you gotta find And so I kind of took the first day to get the lay of the land, look around and just, see what I was interested in. I wasn't going to rush into any purchases. And so I tried to be methodical about it. And then, I kind of got my eyes set on a couple cards, bigger cards that I wasn't initially planning to get on, when I was out there, but I was able to sell a couple of my bigger cards to put me in a position to get a couple of these. So it worked out great.
Right.
But no, I'll show you a couple of my favorites from the show.
These are the cards you got now. So 12th man's going to be stepping in.
This was actually my first purchase of the show.
This is great.
Beautiful card here. Joe Exotic signed that card right from prison. Joey Exotic. An absolute banger of a card. I bought 2 of those, actually.
Wow.
I thought about clearing out the guy's whole shelf, but I said I need to save some for the other people.
You're a man of the people.
Another beauty right here. Very similar to Joe Exotic. Ken Jennings autographed Allen and Ginter card. an absolute beauty. Absolute beauty. But who's the guy that ended up being? Was it James? What do they call Jeopardy James?
Jeopardy James,
the
yes.
guy that won
broke his record.
78 episodes in a row or something.
Yep.
And these are my two favorites. And again, a huge thank you to Colt Thompson. Heck of a guy. First time I had the chance to meet him in person, along with Tyler.
Stillwell.
Yep, Tyler Stillwell. Good
Great
friends of
guys,
the Four Horsemen. And this is a card, the Jordan rookie, I've had on my bucket list forever. And same with the Nolan Ryan rookie. Nolan Ryan was one of my favorites growing up. And it's to be able to get his rookie card it's exciting. So those are kind of my highlights from the show. And then I also did some damage at the TriStar Autograph Pavilion.
Yeah, we also banked some of those. We got those Miggies there too. We're
going to talk a little bit more about Miggy.
Nice.
Miggy rookie, Barry Sanders. So yeah, all good stuff. All good stuff.
Swingle said he's got 3 G's on the Joe Exotic card.
Yeah.
J3000.
We'll start the bidding there.
So you're gonna talk about your balls now?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd love to show you guys my balls.
Right.
Dig deep in that sack.
Hell yeah.
Salty balls.
Got all right. First one here. This is the Pete Rose ball, inscribed. I'm sorry, I bet on baseball. I put that on the Four Horsemen page. And based on the responses, some people they love Pete. Some people really don't like him.
I like Pete.
So that is certainly one I have no intention to sell. Next, one of my favorites from the show, the Hambino.
Oh yes,
Hamilton Porter from the Sandlot. And if you see the picture that'll pop up on him, guy looks exactly the same as he did when he was in the Sandlot. Nice guy though. Nice guy, and he had a decent line of people waiting for his autograph.
He looks like the guy from the movie Mask.
He does a little bit.
What was that kid's name?
Rocky Dennis.
Yes, Rocky. Yes, he looks like Rocky. He was like all messed up or something. I don't know what his problem was.
Another one again. Another favorite player of mine growing up, Chipper Jones.
Chipper Jones.
Chipper had a pretty decent line to get his autograph. Chipper actually looks like he could still play. And his wife might still be in high school. I don't know. She, Chipper likes the younger gals.
I'm not supposed to say that's hot. What am I supposed to say? I mean,
yeah. It's good,
okay.
Good for
creepy.
Chipper.
Creepy.
Yep.
Chipper's creepy. Is that what we're saying?
Second to last one here,
Yes.
a Chicago legend, Ryan Sandberg.
Oh, Rhino. You got more balls?
This is the last one.
And you're slapping these on the table left and right, aren't you?
Just popping my balls on the table.
Has this been sanitized?
Hey, normally you get 2 balls per sack. I guess Pat is over and above that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not.
Jeff Bagwell, Hall of Famer, Jeffrey Bagwell.
He looks like he just came out of the show American Chopper.
Now, who was your favorite to meet, Pat, out of all these? Once they held your ball and signed it, who was your favorite?
I would say Pete Rose.
Pete Rose?
He was talking to everybody, definitely. And I mean, and they actually were all very friendly and took the time to talk. A lot of times these signers will just put their head down, sign it, and just grab the next one. They don't even look up at you.
Right.
And I talked to the guy in one of the lines who had just gotten Lawrence Taylor's autograph. And he tried to get.
Did you walk away with a drug addiction after this, or?
He tried to get LT to inscribe it. I'm the baddest MFer around. And Lawrence was getting ready to write it. And then like his manager or whatever, like, no, you can't do that. He stopped him. So I thought that would have looked great.
But he did what did he inscribe though? He said he did inscribe something.
Yeah, I can't remember what it said.
Yeah.
But, he
That's
still
awesome.
tried to accommodate the request. But yeah, I mean, I thought TriStar did a great job, kind of organizing that and managing the lines. And, I don't think I had to wait more than 40 minutes maybe for
Okay.
And that was probably for Chipper Jones. Everything else just moved super smooth. And
Yeah.
I wish I could have hung around for the weekend just to, to see Barry Sanders, Emmett Smith,
and Trammell on Sunday.
Trammell was there. And that was
we got enough Trammell stuff around here.
Yeah, exactly. But that was one, takeaway for me. I definitely would do a third full day.
Yes.
Next year.
As we talked about,
the
right?
AC, the OC and the AC. You can already kind of see it up on see it up in lights in Atlantic City.
Big time. Big time. So what else did you have anything else there you want to talk about the cards at all or anything else of the show? Because it's interesting now. Good. Were you going to say something?
No, I think that it got me even more excited about where the hobby's at right now. I mean, it was incredible. Just the energy in that building. And also there were a ton of kids. I thought that it would be a bunch of, old guys like me up and down the aisles.
Like George.
Right.
Interesting.
Hustling for cars, but there was a ton of kids there, sifting through. And that's the thing, there's something for everybody at the National. Those bargain bins, that 50-cent, $1, whatever, $2.
Get a lot of good stuff out of there.
Clean up.
Yeah,
like
take your time.
I had a hard time getting into those bins because every table people were just bear clawing their way through. But no, it made me feel good about where the hobby's at and where it's headed. I mean, I was just walking by at tables. I mean, people making $10,000 cash deals just like it's nothing.
Yeah,
and that was probably considered a small deals. I mean, some of the transactions that are made at that show. But no, I think the hobby's in a great place, and all of the dealers and the people there, everybody was happy, cordial. It was a fun place to be for 2 to 3 days. And I think people are just excited to be back out and interacting in that show setting. Everybody was reasonable in terms of, trying to make deals work.
Right.
So it was great. I loved everything about it.
I appreciate your enthusiasm there. It was awesome just watching you too, being around you and stuff like that too.
I love the live videos where you guys were walking around. Pat's got a tall boy, 32 ounce beer.
Yeah.
And George is like his personal vlogger.
That's right. He's
going through the whole thing. I mean, that was cool though. Thanks for sharing that with all of us.
Oh yeah. We enjoyed a lot. We got a lot of feedback from that too. It was really cool. And they wanted us to interview so many different people. We could only do so much, but it was a lot of fun. I mean, you go back to the show. I mean, go back to history. The second year it was done in 1981. You know where that location was?
Chicago,
Detroit, Michigan.
Really?
Cobo Hall, baby.
Hall. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah. And
Pat, we were like 3.
Right.
And
George,
I was not
drove
there.
George drove to that show.
George had to shave before he went there.
Yeah, exactly. I shave once a week. I think I'm okay. What was interesting though, looking back on it, one thing we did talk about is attendance, and still the attendance is the 1991 show it was in Anaheim where they had over 100,000 people.
So yeah,
this cleared it. This
had to have
cleared it. Yep. It was, I'm going to project it was pretty close to 150,000 people came through that show over the 5 days. And I have never seen it so packed. And I know when we were there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you could feel that thickness in the crowd. Like Friday was just ridiculously packed. And I heard Saturday was just unbelievable.
Saturday was a zoo.
I mean, it was funny. I first started going to these in 1998. I went to Chicago in 98 and it took about 9 more years, 10 more years. And I started going, I went to about 7 in a row after that. And it was a great run. And what I really liked, I love it there in Chicago. I think they did a great job. What was interesting though, I was you were doing your final deal, I believe on Friday it was. Yeah, Friday when we left, your flight got delayed.
Yes.
So, and you asked me to stay in line for Ryan Sandberg, which was just, I'll be honest, it was brutal. It was brutal just sitting there in line.
When I went back up there, you were sitting down like you're getting ready to sitting down on the ground.
So I'm like, it's like
knees must have been killing him.
3:30. I'm like just dead tired at this point. Okay. I'm like, I had to go back to the hotel, get the car, all that. Great story here. So when I got there and picked you up at the airport, I was on empty. I had about 5 miles left to empty. And I'm like, screw it. We go to the hotel. I'm not going to use the car. Let us fill it up when I leave.
Right.
All my mind is just get back on the freeway, get on 90 or whatever the hell it is. Start heading up around the Chicago Loop.
And then sit in traffic and run out of gas.
Traffic. And I'm sitting there. Oh, shit. I forgot to fill up. So I am like out of gas downtown Chicago. Now, each time I went through Chicago to come pick you up and then to leave, it was an hour and a half just to get through the city itself.
Yeah.
Go around the loop because I'm leaving there
very late picking me
up. It was brutal. I really apologize for that. I know I did not get my 5-star rating yet.
1 star.
Your Metro cars didn't really pan through on that.
It did not. So I'm leaving and I'm like, okay, I have like 2 miles to empty. I'll just get gas when I get out of the busy area here, out of Chicago, like towards Indiana. Okay, it opens up. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to stop here. You know how they say the shootings in Chicago are tough right now? Well, South Chicago is not a good area to pull off for gas. All right. Let me tell you that much.
I don't think that's recommended.
That was a little shaky on that one. So I came pulling in, and I mean, it was.
You'd have been better off in Gary, Indiana.
I have. It was bad. Put it that way. I pulled in the gas station. I never seen so many people hanging out at the gas station in my life. And I'm like going, oh boy. I left the car running. I filled up $30. Boom, gone. At $4.19 a gallon, by the way.
Oh yeah.
There's $1 more a gallon than it is here in Detroit area. So I mean, it was brutal. So get the hell out of there, get back, leave and stuff like that. But just a headache getting out of there. I finally got home at almost 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
It made it almost for a 6.5 hour trip with everything.
Yeah,
but,
I think I beat you home.
You did. You beat me home, and you're like posting
delay.
stuff on Facebook, and I'm like, I just want to get home. I'm tired.
So driving to Chicago can be tricky. What's that?
Get up to 30,000.
I don't think so.
Toughest thing when you get our. So I mean, we got food.
One.
Went Morton's first night, which was awesome. What a great night that was. Great food, but we didn't get our deep dish pizza we wanted. Our Chicago pizza. Everything was so packed there.
Show's over.
Show's over.
Yeah, good thing I didn't go. Otherwise, it would have been bad news right there.
Yeah, I mean, so we got out of there at that, and it was crazy. So I mean,
a ton of people in town. Yeah, you couldn't get a reservation or a table anywhere.
Even though Atlantic City is a complete poop hole, I am excited to go next year and go with that. But we'll definitely be going for about 4 days and flying for sure, both of us.
Yes.
You guys gonna be doing some fist pumping while you're down there too, like
That's
Jersey
right.
Shore style.
Yeah,
that's right. Jim Tan.
Yeah, I got Paulie here.
TL. Well, the situation.
So I mean,
situation Jackson.
What do you? So we saw like the attendance there, everything like that. One thing that also amazed me there: every case I walked by had to be at least $250,000 in inventory there.
Mm-hmm.
And on average, I'm saying like stuff's like 500,000 to almost $1 million in each case of items for sale. I've never seen it like that. I've never seen cases like that.
Yep.
It's kind of funny. We went to the 50-cent dollar boxes. I was finding, which I loved, I was finding more to $5 to $20 card boxes, stuff discounted. And that was a lot of fun to go through those. But the industry's definitely gone up in price. We saw a lot more
high end,
a lot more where the future the company's going with some of those like what's the alt,
RPAs,
alt. Yeah. I mean, these companies that are popping up now out there, it's really cool to see that.
Yeah, they're pouring big money. And I do remember some of those cases that we walked by. I remember one distinctly. It was just all straight up patch autos, RPAs, of stars, Luca, Trout. I mean, I was blown away. I'm looking at some of the price tags on these 75K, 125K.
Yes.
I'm like, where's the $5, $10 bin again? Is that next to this case, or is that somewhere else?
Yeah,
but I was just
the box behind the dumpster, probably.
Yeah.
So one thing I want to kind of break down is a little slideshow of myself when I was kind of going through there. I don't know if we have that up there, Rich, where we can kind of pop through those.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
All right, I'll kind of highlight of what these were. We had some great stuff. Pat had some great pictures too of the signees and everything like that. So we get some more of George with the serious photos, as you can imagine.
Yes, very, very serious.
Very serious stuff.
Charlie Hustle.
Yeah, that was with Pat there. So there's Pat's baseball, as we saw earlier. Very cool.
There's a sports card investor, Jeff Wilson.
With
I know plenty of people follow him.
Yeah, Jeff Wilson does great work on there.
The Hambino.
There he is, Ham Porter.
Bagwell.
Yep. Bags. Yeah,
Chipper. Ryan. Rhino. Okay, so the first one here we got. This is when we talked to Darren Ravel, and that's the strip club ticket signed by signed by Tiger Woods, his PSA DNA authenticated, and the stripper he was with. So both signed it. And Pat? What was the line on the front of it? What did it say? Say again.
Was it a table? It said table dance.
Yeah, but then it said something like,
"Oh no, free dance.
We're gonna make you come back." I think it was. I think that's what their slogan was there. So, oh yeah, there it is.
Oh, hope hope you come.
Yeah,
full liquor bar.
Oh,
that's right in Tiger's.
That is
wheelhouse.
classic.
And so and Ravel said they traced those dates back to he was playing in the J.C. Penney Classic
down there. Yep, in an outing.
And so we know where Tiger went. After the course.
That's hilarious. So yeah, there's Tiger's signature, which got a gem mint 10. Unbelievable. I think the asking price on that was like $9,500, I believe. I could be wrong. It's either 55 or 95. You had a price tag on the back.
Unbelievable item.
Very cool. Definitely one of a kind.
Speaking of asking price, only female in the show.
Yes. So as I was walking around and
doing
a live feed there, and
she looks a little off center.
What's that? I'm like, yeah. She may be a little off center. The left looks lower than the right there. So
that's like VG minus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hey. It was a 10 there, no doubt about it. All right. So there's Coach Pat on the left. We got Colt Thompson from Card Sharks in the middle there, also a member of the Four Horsemen page, actually admin on the Four Horsemen. And then Tyler Stowell on the right from Florida. Great meeting those two finally, first time. Had a lot of fun there, and Pat did some business with them for sure. So
I can't say enough.
Great guys.
Good things about Colt. Just how reasonable he was to work with and deal with. And Tyler obviously is just a solid dude. And he was working hard. Colt had him working and running behind that booth,
which he just wanted to do himself on that, and that was really cool. And I mean, let's get back to. I don't know if we can get back to Colt there. I mean, let's talk about that satchel. That satchel was just pure fire.
Hold on, let me pull it.
Very European.
I mean, look at that.
Pull it up here. That guy's just money right there.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get Colt on the show and ask him what kind of leather that is exactly.
Do you think he has?
It looks like a platypus leather or something.
Hey, does he has a lot of leather-bound books and rich mahogany around?
Yeah, very. He smelled like it. He smelled strong of the mahogany. Let me tell you, but. Yeah, I mean, being down in West Virginia, I mean, that could be a platypus he killed off the side. Picked up off the side of the road. Said, "Hey, make a satchel out of that. Yeah, definitely make a satchel out of that for sure.
Stuff it with Jordan PSA 10s, and $100 bills like he had all weekend.
Went from there with it. Yeah, definitely. So, I don't know. Did we have any more photos up there of anybody or?
No, I don't think the other one's loaded. I'll try to work on that.
We're fine. That's fine. So yeah, well, we had a great time overall, and definitely looking forward to Atlantic City next year. And so that'd be 2022, which was supposed to be in Cleveland, but the IX Center is knocked down in Cleveland. They're knocking that down. I don't know why, but that one's knocked down near the airport there.
Yeah.
It's a big place. So definitely knocking that place down. And then in 2023, it's going back to Chicago again. So
I like that.
Yeah, and they'll pretty much be the rotation. Hopefully they get back into Baltimore because that's one place I really enjoyed being right on the Inner Harbor there. And
crab cakes.
Oh, tremendous. It's right there. All the restaurants are all around you. It's perfect.
Love Baltimore.
Apparently our Derek Zoolander chimed in, said that's Corinthian leather.
Rich Corinthian leather, that is.
Yeah. And not only that, though, is inquiring minds want to know what went down at the after party, asking for me.
Oh, so after party. Well, let's start there on day one. I mean, who got there?
It was Swingle.
Swingle, of course. But
there was no movie theater Swingle.
It was funny. Day one of the after party was very interesting. We went to Martin's and then we went home or went back to the hotel. Pat just started fucking snoring. I'm texting Nancy going, what is up with this? I'm like, what up with that? Like that's snoring. Like that's what's up with that. Oh, baby. Yeah, no doubt. I mean,
that's a man who was working hard at the show.
So George got to bed about 1 o'clock and woke back up at 3:30 because thunderstorms severe. I mean, some serious heavy shit came rolling through Chicago around 3:30.
I slept great.
Oh, I realized that. At 3:30, I was back down in the hotel and just sitting there. Just sitting there down in the lobby. waiting for 6:30 for breakfast to start.
Hey, was that because the necktie was around the the old back in the day?
VIP
You had to put the
strap.
VIP
I
strap
mean,
around the doorknobs.
It was just
no disturbing.
Yep.
yeah.
Do not
No, I'm good.
disturb.
I should have. Talking about when we were doing live feeds, I should have done a live feed of that. Just
yeah, don't worry. You got sweet revenge the next night.
and I'm the one at the CPAP there.
Yeah,
I was like ready
you
to
didn't
just
put it on.
Oh, I was ready to just straddle you and just like throw that thing right on top of your face and just man.
Wait, you said you were going to straddle him?
Oh, I was.
Okay.
Let me tell you, But so we went through that night, and then so that was Wednesday night's after party. So Thursday night's after party, we couldn't find anything to eat, but we did sit in the lounge that night at the bar at the beautiful Marriott O'Hare. And nice place, slow ass elevator. This elevator is from 1932, I believe. It was a click.
Yep.
Click.
Yep.
But we ran into a great guy there. He should be viewing hopefully tonight.
Might be.
Yeah. So
let me ask you. So you guys were in the lounge. Was it the Armada room, and was it Murph and the Magic Tones there by any chance?
No, they were not there. Due to COVID, they were not there. I guess
right.
I'll just say that.
Insulation.
I mean, you were in Chicago, so
we were.
Maybe
yeah.
Or what the
band trying to get back together?
The band,
yeah, the band did not get back together. So
what was the country singing? What was the country band? The Oak Ridge Boys or something like that?
No, what was that? I know you're just singing there and just bottles throwing and everything. Yeah. But no, so we were up. We had a crappy meal at the hotel. I think that was not that great. Drinks were good, but yeah. Really, I think we were back in bed at 11, and I slept good that night. I was fine that night.
Yeah, well, yeah, you should have put your Darth Vader mask on and turned on the CPAP.
Oh man, so then we went to the show next day, and that was pretty much it. But I tell you what, guys, I mean, it's so funny. People are like, "Oh, you going out drinking and stuff like that." It's just like you are exhausted from that show all day, and it's huge. What would you say the square footage of that place is?
I don't know. I just know I was close to like 20,000 steps.
Well, people ask me, so like if you think about locally here in Detroit area, people say, "Oh, they should have it like Rock Financial Center." No, it's too small.
Way too small.
They don't get it's way too small. It would never be held there.
Nope.
There's no way. It's like a half of it.
When it was in Detroit, where do they have it at?
Cobo.
So
yeah, I mean, it was like the Rock Financial Center or whatever it's called. Now
Suburban
show place. Yeah. So that place is way too small.
Yeah.
You need massive places like this. I think that's why it's only been narrowed down now to Chicago at the Rosemont.
Yep.
And I don't know if they could have it at McCormick Place. They used to have it there, I believe, a couple times in the past, but I don't know if they can now. I don't think they can. So Rosemont is so big, and
it's pretty, close proximity to the airport, so you fly in. It
is
there, and it's restaurants all around. It's a perfect spot.
Yeah, it's a really neat area with restaurants too. So
Derek wanted to know if you guys went out at Bob's Country Bunker. Is that where you guys hung out at?
Bob's Country Bunker. No, tables were full there too
with the good old boys.
That's what it was. The good old boys. That's right. Oh, that's from Blues Brothers, Pat. So yeah, but that was great. So I think that was pretty much it for everything there at the National. Great time. Looking forward to Atlantic City though next year for sure.
A lot packed into a few days.
Yes,
it was fun,
no doubt.
Jorge!
Here we go. We're back, baby. Jorge! Woo! All right. Top 5 this week. I still got a little bit of Chicago love going. No doubt about that. Which was interesting. Cool too. Being there for the baseball trade deadline to see all those Cub players traded, and
Rizzo.
Cubby fans just weren't happy. The Rizzo, the Baez, it was just all gone. So yeah, it's
disappointed.
Kimbrough took the red line all the way down to the south side. So
he went south side, and that's gonna be a great connection there with Liam Hendricks. But so kind of talk about players, top 5 Chicago athletes of all time. Definitely that Bears. But so at number 5, got Ryan Sandberg.
Ryan?
Oh, yeah. Ryan?
Huh?
What is it?
Ryan.
Yeah. Ryan.
Ryne, not
Reen?
Ryan.
Steve Sandberg, hell of a second baseman.
Rhino.
Yeah, old Rhino.
Rhino, baby.
It's like my old boss at he can never remember my name, but when he'd see me around the hallway or at the airport, he'd go, "Hey,
Yes.
big fella.
Yeah,
how you
number
doing?"
5. I don't know. Do we
Big
have Sandberg soda up there? We did last time. I don't know what happened to it.
Yeah, it's up there.
Oh, is it?
No, but I can put it up there.
Yeah, that's why I sent these photos. You know,
Oh, dude.
12th man's yelling at me all the time. Get me photos. No, it wasn't that, though. It was
There
the
he is.
83
There
Cops
he is,
card.
old Ryan.
It's on the backstop.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Ah, yes.
Leave me alone.
Okay. So Sandberg, number 5. Number 4, Gail Sayers. Solid
Yep.
run back. Shortened career for the Chicago Bears, but definitely a legendary runner there. Oh, Gail Sayers.
I support that selection.
Yes. Number 3. Let's play 2. Ernie Banks. Ernie Banks, baby. So
let's play 2.
Yep. Number 2, Walter Payton, which was
Sweetness.
I love him. He's the second greatest running back of all time, no doubt about it. And
You still think Emmett Smith's
Next
the first?
to Le'Veon Bell.
negative on that. Emmett's
Le'Veon
probably
Bell.
low down on my charts. All right.
Smart.
Yes, the number 1, he's Chicago's greatest athlete of all time, but we owned him. Michael Jordan, still
That's
a bad
right.
boy for life, but Michael Jordan, number 1 all
MJ.
time. Of course, I have Pippen nowhere near this list anywhere, but
I'm a little disappointed.
yes. What do you got here?
No Bobby Hall or anything like that? No mention?
Bobby
there?
Hall, Stan Mikito are right there.
Honorable mention.
Yeah. When we look at Rin Sandberg,
Yeah.
he was I had to put him above. So definitely
What
had to put him
about
above.
Dick Butkus?
Butkus was a good one, and also Ditka.
What about
Ditka.
Singletary? Yeah.
Refrigerator Perry?
No, Refrigerator Perry is a top 5.
What about Jimmy McMahon?
No Jim McMahon is a top 5.
What about Jay Cutler?
Ooh, that was close. That was like 5.5. Not
Will Purdue?
Will Purdue. Yes. Bill Cartwright. You got his auto while you're there.
No,
didn't
that
you?
was Cliff Livingston.
Same guy. Same guy.
What about Tony Kukoc?
Tony Kukoc was signing there, wasn't he?
He was, I think.
Yes.
He was there one of the days. Yep.
Yeah, I wouldn't have him in my top 5 though, but he was one of those free autos. Was he a free auto?
It wasn't a free.
Oh yeah, I can't make Kukoc a free auto.
No. God shows.
The guy, look at the screen, guys.
Greg Luzinski, yeah, no, I hated Luzinski, man.
What? No Jim McMahon? He had the sweet shades and made a music video.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, nah, it's just those 85 Bears are fun, but Walter Payton, who never had a touchdown in the Super Bowl, which was sad.
Really?
Yeah, Refrigerator Perry took it.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Big old 72 barreling in.
Yeah, sad, but
it's the Patriots.
Man,
Steve Grogan
carried that ball like a bread basket. It was awesome, man. I had a Walter Payton football when I was a kid. I just loved Walter Payton.
Did you have a case of fumbles too, or no?
No, I didn't. We held on to that ball strong, baby. Hold on to it.
Ball security.
Yeah, it's number 1.
Yep.
Number 1.
Pat knows a little bit about ball security.
Yeah,
He does.
sure
I mean,
do.
even though they're slapped across the table here.
Most secure balls you're ever going to see.
Yeah, so that's top 5 for this week. Definitely kind of felt a little homage to Chicago there. Had to carry that over.
I like
so.
it. So next week,
Next
you can do the Atlantic City. Top 5.
Atlantic City all-time athletes. Top 5 gamblers in Atlantic City.
Number 5.
Market minute time.
Number 5, Pat Noonan. Number 4,
Yeah.
Pat Noonan.
That's right.
Yeah.
Number 3, Pat Noonan.
All right.
Number 2.
So our market
5.
minute for today.
5. Go ahead. Hey George, what are you down?
5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
So this week's market minute, I got 2 cards or 2 players actually that I think if you're looking to flip quickly, I think you can strike while the before the iron gets too hot.
It's getting hot.
First and foremost, this was picked up a couple of these bad boys at the National. Miguel Cabrera.
As I did also with you. We both got some PSA 10 rookies while we were there.
I ordered another one since. So
Did you?
2,000 tops traded, PSA 10. So we all know Miggy's
498 now.
Oh,
498 today.
Did
Yeah.
he hit it today?
Yep.
So he's 2 away from 500. So that card you see right there, back in April, that card was selling for right around $1,200. Today you can get it right in about the $600 range. And the second he hits that 500th homer, that's it. The card will be at $1,000 easily. So that's one, to me, that's a no-brainer. If you want that card in a PSA 9, again, economical price, the card was trading, at $420 back in March in a PSA 9. Today you can have it for right around 200 or less. So check out.
Great investment at that 9. That's a good flip there at 200.
Yep.
Definitely a good flip.
And so, even with the 10, it's a low pop, pretty low pop on this. So it's like at 1800. So
what are you seeing on the chromes?
Have
you checked into those at all?
Yeah. The chrome's a little too rich for my blood. So, I'm going to stick with that. So that's Miggy. So keep an eye out for that card. I'd start snapping those up before he gets to 500. Otherwise, you'll have missed the boat. Second and last but not least is Kevin Durant. His cards have just been on an absolute free fall, just totally in the tank. And he's kind of been the one to assert himself as the leader on this Team USA basketball squad, which has just kind of stumbled along. But he seems to kind of been the one that says, all right, hey, let's.
That was no pun intended towards Simone Biles, was it?
No,
stumbled along. Okay. Yeah, okay.
But they're 2 wins away from winning the gold medal, and I think it'd be awesome if it ended up being USA and Slovenia.
It's still on. The Olympics are still on TV.
Yeah, they're tough to find. Very tough to find.
What are you talking about? You're watching synchronized swimming the other day. You were telling me.
Negative on that. I have not watched one bit of the Olympics.
By the time you're watching it on TV, you already know who won the event. So it's just kind of. But KD, Kevin Durant, so his 2000 Topps factory set card and a PSA 9 card is down 59% in the last 180 days. So back in March, that card was trading for $525. Same card is now in the 150 to 175 range.
Okay.
So that's fallen off a cliff. The other one is his 2007 Topps, the one with the black border. Which is a little bit tougher to grade. Those all black borders, you're going to show those nicks. That same card in a PSA 9, much lower pop than the first one I talked about. The pop on that is 1108. But that card's down 65% in the last 180 days. So on March 15th, that card sold for $1,857. Today, you can get that card for right around $365.
Wow.
So again, take a look at KD, take a look at Miggy. Both have a chance to, hit some career milestones here with the 500 homers and taking home an Olympic gold medal for Durant. So all of which could happen within the next week or so. So buy those up and hopefully you can flip them pretty quick and, move on to some other cards.
Solid. Nice.
Yes, sir. That's the Market Minute for this week.
All right. Great job.
What up with that? What up with that? Ooh-wee. What up with that? What up with that?
He said, she said.
What up with that?
Pat, what is your what up with that this week for episode 12, baby?
I'll tell you what, I was trying, as you saw, just trying moving and shaking, bobbing through those aisles like Barry Sanders at the National. Would find a little bit of daylight, and then I run into this guy, the most inconsiderate, just an absolute donkey of a human being. The guy going up and down the aisles of this gigantic Samsonite roller bag suitcase. I mean, you got kids walking behind him and knocking them down like bowling pins. I mean, put on have some class and put on a backpack, for Christ's sake. Just carry it around the show. This guy's wheeling a suitcase like he's going on a 14-day Carnival cruise. Like, what's in there? So then what do? You get to the table. What do you flop your suitcase right in the? How do you even navigate with a suitcase? So suitcase roller bag guy. What up with that?
What up with that? What up with that? Ooh-wee. What up with that? What up with that? He said, she said.
Hip, hip, Jorge. What up with that?
What up with that? Man, my what up with that also has to be from the National.
Okay.
Oh, so these are like experiences you guys like, unless you're there, you see it. So I'm walking around, looking at all this stuff, and I'm trying to sell some cards myself to some of these dealers. I look next to me. This kid's 14 years old. He had one of the lock boxes, with the padding in it, which they're really cool. Those are great.
I saw a lot of those.
This kid is making a $75,000 deal at
Get
David
outta
Adams. 14 years old.
I sold a couple cards at David Adams.
$75,000 deal,
way.
Pat.
What was the card?
There was Lucas in there. I think they're all basketball. I want to say no, there could have been a Mahomes.
Modern basketball.
It was all, but these things were all PSA 10s, of course, and everything like that. He was making a $75K deal with them.
Man,
at 14, I mean, I was doing okay with shows myself, and I was throwing
what is this kid's allowance?
I don't know. I mean, it was amazing.
You don't think those are?
He looked like a 14-year-old. I mean, that's what he was.
Cards, he said, "Hey, son, go sell these."
No, I think it's like they knew who they were talking to too. Wow. On top of it, like they just knew who they were talking to. At David Adams there. So I mean, I'm 14 years old. That's pretty damn sweet. I gotta say.
I would say so. Hope he's smart with those cards, and
I mean, it's almost
just to be able to get your hands on a card like that.
Right.
Was the kid's name Will by any chance, or maybe a Cole?
Yeah, no Will or Cole. I did have to double check on that one.
If they were,
see,
those cards would have been chewed up in the corners. They would have been on their bedroom
Otis
floors.
Yeah. I think meant from Otis again.
Otis definitely would have eaten it.
Man, so 14-year-old kid at the National. It's almost a compliment. What up with that?
What up with
What up with that? What up with that? Ooh-wee. What up with that? What up with that? He said, she said, yeah, baby.
What
Woo.
up with that? Quiz time. Quiz time. Quiz time. Quiz time.
All right, what do we got here, Trebek?
Well, what we have here this week, once again, hey, Trebek, suck it. 2021. We're going to start off here. This is courtesy of John Yu, Pro Sports Zone.
You the man.
We had so much fun at that show 2 weeks ago. That was great being on the road. I know Rich enjoyed it. Tom enjoyed it too.
He's going to set up another one.
Yeah, it's going to be setting up another one. We're definitely going to be involved in that too. And hopefully just keep going with it, man. I loved it a lot.
He needs better Wi-Fi signal though.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. We got to figure something out there with him on that. But I thought everything came out great though. The show came out great. Everybody did a great job there with it. And but John's donating some great prizes again tonight. We got a 2021 Heritage baseball blaster box. That's from the 2021. It's a 72 style of cards. Always one of my favorite years of cards. We got a 2021 score value pack there, 40 card value pack. You're chasing your your Trey Lance and
yes.
Who else you got in there?
Trevor Lawrence.
Lawrence. Yep. Fields, all those good guys, Mac Jones. And then this one's pretty cool. John added to this week on the, what day was it? On August 16th.
Yeah,
on Monday.
The Monday.
Yeah, Monday, 6 to 7:30. He's going to have Jamer Candelario and Jose Urena in there signing. So the winner's also going to get that. They're going to get the 2 things of cards here, and they're going to get 2 autograph tickets.
Wow.
One being for Jamer, which was what, $35, I think, and Urena's $20 value. So, I mean, this is like $100 value here they're going to be getting. So for the winner tonight, and
plus all the value we brought them tonight. I mean, so the total value of this entire package is
as they say with MasterCard, it's priceless.
There is no cost.
It's
it's infinity.
Right, exactly. So, we are definitely the MasterCard. We're priceless. So, but yeah, so a lot of cool stuff here. We got some great cards. You got the 2 autograph tickets. You're going to get 2. So get you a chance to get some items signed there for yourself. So, but what we've been talking about the National all day. Yep. And I know we've been talking about it for the last few weeks and stuff too. So it's been a lot of fun.
Taking notes.
Yeah. So what was the first year the National Sports Card Convention started? What was the first year National Sports Card Convention started? Go ahead. Type in those answers.
It's right. Start the passing.
Let's see here.
Ooh, did Swingle get it?
No, sir. Jasper.
At no point in your rambling, incoherent
Yeah,
response
this is a swingle.
were you even close to anything
There's your
that
winner.
could be considered a rational thought.
Derek Jasper.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Derek Jasper getting in
Undefeated, never lost.
Never lost.
getting in the answer first there. So, did anybody else come up with the correct answer there?
Steve Hicks came up with the same answer, just 2 down from
Day late and
Derek's
a dollar
answer.
short.
Who was it?
Derek's got it.
So Derek, and then who else? Give me the. I'll tell you what. We got Steve Hicks, and then give me Steve. Guess what? For running up second, you're also going to get Jamer Candelario and Jose Urena autographed tickets. And I'll tell you what. Give me the next 2 guys right there. Who are the next 2 guys right after Derek's correct answer?
Swingle.
Okay, Swingle, you're going to get 2.
And-
You're going to get a
and,
pair.
This guy right here.
Ken Krasnodemski. Ken, you're also
Good
going to get a
Irishman.
pair. Yeah, good Irishman there.
Irishman.
Definitely.
Nope. He's got a Downriver Hawks uniform on in his profile picture. So
Yeah, his kid's
he gone.
kid's a good little ball player there. So we're going to also give out some more tickets because just out of the fear that we might not be doing a show next week, who knows? So I want to make sure we get these away for John. John was very kind enough to donate these.
Was.
So we're going to give them to some multiple winners. Our grand prize winner, of course, once again, being Derek Jasper. We have
Good
Joe
friend of the
Swingo.
show.
Joe Swingo. We have, or who else got it? Ken Krasnodemski. And who is our other one?
Steve Hicks.
Steve Hicks. We're going to get those to you guys. So I'll send you guys a message later, get your guys' address, and get these over to you ASAP so you have these. And appreciate you guys again. We'll probably, maybe be back next week, maybe not. But if not, we'll be back the week after that. And tell you what, man. Producer Rich, thank you.
Yep.
12th man, Tom,
Tom.
thank you so much.
Easy
You guys are the
Speak,
best.
Speak Easy podcast. Give these boys a listen.
Yeah, and also you got also on iLogic and Pro Sports Zone, baby. Thank you guys so much for everything you do. Thank you.
Thank you for listening and watching the OC Sports Card Podcast. You can check out our previous podcasts, along with other great podcasts, at the iLogic Media Network. Please subscribe, like, and share the OC. Once again, from the mean streets of South Lyon, we thank you.